Before we look at the ink, we have to look at the man holding the tool. In the West, we call ourselves tattoo artists. In Samoa, the title is Tufuga Tatau. This isn't just a job title. The word Tufuga literally means master craftsman or expert. It's the same word used for a master navigator or a master builder. The Tufuga is a high-ranking member of society because he is trusted with the blood and the history of the community. He is performing a ritual that turns a boy into a man. And that ritual results in the pea, the traditional male tattoo of Samoa. It is not a small design. It is a dense, geometric suit that wraps around your entire midsection. From the small of your back, over your ribs, across your groin, and down to your knees. It is 100% coverage. When a man wears a pea, he is effectively wearing a garment of skin. Now let's get into the actual technical meat of how this begins. The process always starts with the saga, the section on the lower back. This is the foundation. The Tufuga uses a tool called an au. Imagine a small rake made of a piece of bone, usually from a pig or a bird, sharpened into a row of fine teeth. This bone is lashed to a piece of turtle shell, which is then attached to a wooden handle. It's an ancient version of custom-fit engineering. Here is the informational value you won't get from a highlight reel. The Tufuga does not look at the needle. Because the au is held at a right angle, he can't see the points entering. He is feeling the depth through the vibration of the saso, the wooden stick he uses to strike the tool. He is navigating your anatomy by haptic feedback. He hits the tool and the au bounces off the skin. If it bounces too high, he hasn't reached the dermis. If it doesn't bounce at all, he's gone too deep. Let's look at the geometric logic of the saga. The back is the widest canvas, but it's also the most prone to stretching. The Tufuga starts here to set the level for the entire suit. He pulls a central line down the spine. This is the va, or the canoe. Every other line in the pea, thousands of them, will be measured off this one line. If the via is off by even a millimeter, the entire suit will be crooked when it reaches the front of the body. There is no room for error in this manual grid. He doesn't use a ruler. He uses the width of his own fingers. This is relative geometry. He is building a grid that is perfectly proportional to your body size. It's an ancient version of custom-fit engineering that ensures the tattoo moves with your muscles instead of distorting them. It's built into the anatomy. Finally, we have to talk about the teamwork of tension. You cannot get a pea alone. You need the solo, the assistants. This is a communal test. As the Tufuga works, two assistants are flanking him. Their only job is to stretch the skin of your back so tight that it rings like a drum. If the skin is soft, the bone needle will tear the tissue. It has to be under massive tension to allow the teeth to pierce cleanly. Tension is the safeguard. This is a three-man sync. The solo pull, the Tufuga strikes, and the third assistant wipes the blood away in the split second before the next strike. If any of these three men loses the rhythm, the skin is damaged. This is a high-speed manual assembly line where the product is your permanent identity. Why am I breaking it down like this? Because I want you to understand that tattooing isn't just art. It is physics. It is the management of tension, vibration, and depth. The history runs deep. Legend says the twins Taema and Tilafaiga swam from Fiji with the tools, singing a song that was reversed by a giant clam. Tatau the men, not the women. That mythological error became the law of the skin, a law that has survived over 2,000 years of colonial influence. The Tufuga title is hereditary. It belongs to families like the Sasua and Satuluena. They are the guardians of this ancient knowledge, passing it from father to son. The ink or lama is traditionally made from the soot of burnt candle nuts. It is a sacred pigment that carries the carbon of the earth into your very soul. A man who completes the pea is known as a soga'imiti. He is now ready to serve his family and village chiefs. Without it, he was seen as naked. But to stop is to carry the pea mutu, the mark of shame. It signifies a lack of resilience. The pain isn't just a byproduct. It is the test of the covenant. Women carry the malu. The word means to protect or to shelter. It is the visual harmony of the family, less dense but equally sacred. The process ends with the samaga, the final ritual, anointing with turmeric and oil, the hatching of a new person, the end of a sacred covenant. Today, the tatau is a global symbol of Pacifica identity. It bridges the ancient world with the modern diaspora, from Samoa to the streets of New York. It ensures that the history written on the skin remains alive, thousands of miles from the islands. It's a bridge that pain built. Whether it's a Tufuga in a village or me in my shop with a wireless pen, the rules of the skin don't change. You respect the foundation, or the structure won't hold. I've been studying these traditional techniques to see how they can improve the way I pack solid black in my modern pieces. Respect the history, respect the craft. I'm building Alice tattoos while my twin keeps you ahead of the game. Subscribe if you want to know how the game actually works. Peace.